Well, we got more Tekken 8 to take a look at. Turns out they have a whole lot of shenanigans out. We have a whole 8 minutes worth of like a rundown, kind of, sort of, it seems. Going over different gameplay mechanics and features. So, we're going to take a look. As well as it looks like it has some life bars. So we're going to actually be able to see how much damage is actually being pumped out by some of these very hard hitting looking combos, because everything looks like it hurts in this game and it sounds like it, but now we're actually going to have life bars to it. So go ahead and get yourself strapped in, a little locked in, and let's see what's going on with Tekken 8.
As a child of 90s and early 2000s arcades, I've been a casual enjoyer of the Tekken series.
The UI and everything looks pretty same in all reality.
Mash some buttons and walk away with a smile on my face.
Okay, that looked like normal damage. Okay, how much is a Rage Art gonna do? Because I think Tekken 7 had it being very high. If this kills, that killed. So Rage Arts still do roughly a third of your health bar. Cool beans. Okay, I do like that. They actually stand in kind of like an idle pose to an extent in the beginning of the round. So cool beans. It's like they have a little bit of an introduction before they actually get into their fighting stance. Jeez, that did a lot of damage.
Is the new heat system, which is all about enforcing one of Tekken 8's biggest design goals, rewarding aggression. With the press of a button, a character can use a heat burst to enter heat mode. The effects of it differ from character to character, but in general, you can view it as a limited time state where you're
that was a stance. And yeah, heat mode.
Others recover faster, making them more advantageous on block, and you gain access to new moves that aren't available outside of heat mode.
Okay, so heat mode seems to be kind of like.
It is time limited, with a meter that slowly depletes once activated.
Heat mode seems like you kind of basically go Super Saiyan to an extent. You get a bunch of extra shit, extra frames, and yada yada. Be more aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Keep that state going throughout most, if not all, of the round. And if you decide that you instead want to cash out on damage rather than remain in heat mode, you can use a heat smash, which is like a mini Rage Art super move that does a large amount of damage, but spends the rest of your heat meter.
Okay, cool beans. That meant, golly, what the that looked like it did a lot of damage. Okay, that's a whole third of health. Bam, bam. But it is king and it's a grab, so I guess.
In addition to there being a heat meter, there are also these little icons that govern your usage of certain actions while in heat mode. This is called heat energy, and if you enter heat mode with a heat burst, you'll only get one stock of it. However, if you use what's known as a heat engager, you'll enter heat mode with 2 stocks. These are special moves that, when landed, will instantly put your character into the heat state. Every character has 5 of them, and they're usually a handful of the most defining moves of each character.
Okay, so basically, you're kind of incentivized to do that, unless you just want that big thing right away.
Could not be connected, or if the heat engager is blocked, you can just get right back up in the base to continue your offense. So let's pause and slow things down as we look at this example.
Yeah, there are just straight up like stance, like beginning of round start animations.
That he can use to get in close, but I actually don't think that this is a true combo. Nonetheless, he lands that cool launcher into throw combo from
the that's dope. That's still dope. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. That looked like it did a lot of damage. Okay, full health. That was from full health. Bing! Alright, so Paul already hits hard as hell. That's already a big chunk.
But I actually don't think that this is a true combo.
And then
he lands that cool launcher into throw combo from the trailer. Then he lands another Phoenix Smasher.
That one Phoenix fucking Paul Phoenix is kind of wild. Paul, he hit you. He hit Jack once, and he now has this dude at half health. And I'm pretty sure this is about to kill him now.
Use a heat dash to continue the combo. So
this is gonna kill, isn't it?
On a heat dash, picks him up off the ground, and finishes with a heat smash. Note that Paul now no longer has any heat meter to work with.
That still did so. That still did. That was just two Paul, you did 2 combos, my boy. He did 2 combos and did more. He did just two combos and did more than what Jack's Rage Art did.
Element of the heat system, though, is how it's used to further define the unique aspects of every character. Each character has at least one completely unique advantage while in heat mode. For example, while in heat mode, King gets armor on his Jaguar run, making him a grappler with an armored command run to get
okay, that's kind of cool.
Can execute his iconic electric Wind God Fist technique without having to be frame perfect on the input. What I also love about the heat system is that it's available right at the start of every round. It's not a comeback mechanic, and you don't need to build up a meter in order to gain access to it.
Why did Wow. Why did Jack run into the beam like that? Okay, so you could just flat out start being able to do that big-ass Paul move. That big-ass Paul combo.
Once they reach a critical level of health. While in the rage state, your damage increases, and you gain access to your ultra-powerful Rage Art technique. That said, rage drives are a thing of the past. Largely because it's a mechanic that felt redundant due to the addition of the heat state and the advantages it provides.
Okay.
Another brand new element of Tekken 8 is the addition of a special control type, which is Tekken 8's new attempt at making its complex fighting system a little more approachable for newcomers.
Okay.
In special control mode, each button has a recommended move and combo for each character. There's
so basically, it's sort of
and a button for quick low attacks.
It's basically like easy flashy mode, like a flashy mode for newcomers to easily be able to play still.
Using the special control scheme only have access to a very small selection of moves. The most interesting part, though, about the special control scheme, and the thing that really sets it apart from Street Fighter 6's new modern control scheme, is the fact that you can switch between the classic and special control styles mid-match with the press of a button.
Whoa!
For experienced players as well, as you could be playing the match out in the classic control scheme, suddenly have an opportunity for a big punish, quickly swap to the special control style, and start mashing out a combo without fear of it dropping. It also seems like a great learning tool to be able to quickly jump in with a new character and get a feel for what their moves and combos are going to look like without having to memorize a whole bunch of techniques just to be competitive.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Some people are probably gonna not like that though. That you can switch in and out of basically easy combo mode and okay.
One of my favorite changes to him is that his reverse arm slam combo has been simplified, allowing him to go into the next throw in the chain with a single button press as opposed to a series of inputs that need to be memorized. Now, he still does have the ladder, and those are probably more damaging and harder to break, but as someone who's always loved King, but was always intimidated by all of the commands needed to do a full chain grab combo, I appreciate having at least one that I could easily commit to memory and rely on pretty much from the get-go of learning the character. I want to give a shout out to Tekken 8's Command List 2, which does a great job of giving extra context to the recommended moves for every character. It told me recommended combos, moves to use that are advantageous on block, what moves will launch an opponent, what to do after launching them, what to do after activating heat mode, and much more.
Okay, that's good. So that's gonna make beginner. That makes it a little bit more beginner friendly.
Much more user friendly. After my playtime was over, I left with a renewed enthusiasm to get into Tekken on a more serious level. Tekken 8 looks phenomenal. Its hits feel as impactful as ever, and its iconic cast of characters are even more uniquely defined.
I just realized they barely showed any of Lars. They just, when they did show Lars, they showed Lars getting his ass whooped.
Tekken 8 is a knockout.
Not bad! Oh, of course. Speaking of not showing Lars, they now show Lars. in the best.
For more Tekken 8, make sure to check out my interview with Mike.
Oh, that's dope! What?
And for everything else, keep it here.
Okay, round start animations are so fucking cool. What? That's dope. So like Lars, oh, I can't wait to see what Jin and Horangs is gonna be. No way they aren't gonna have one. They are the rivals, the friendship rivals of the game, right? Please, hurry up and show me Hurang already. Anyways, yeah, I'm digging this. It showed it shows that they are trying to kind of be a little bit more beginner friendly, like new to fighting game friendly. They're trying to get more people to be able to get into the game. That's dope. While also still giving very deep shit that all of the technical and like still already know how to play players will be able to just sink their fucking teeth into. I dig this. Wow. My expectations weren't too high on like extra like little things. I thought that all they were gonna do is talk a little bit about more of the heat system a little bit, and that's kinda it. But you can change from easy mode to normal mode mid-match, switch up which combos are actually there. Fucking, they actually tell you on the move list what can do what and where it goes into what. They basically were like, okay, we fucked up last time by selling you guys frame data, so we're making it up to you this game. We sorry, and the game looks really pretty, guys. We sorry, but good shit, Tekken. Good shit, Bandai. Good job. Yeah, good on you. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment room where you guys are in Supremo. I'm looking forward to this game even more now. And yeah, that's it. That's all that I got for you. Daddy's the best on YouTube. Signing the fuck off. Have yourselves a nice rest of your day and a nice juicy chickadee. Goddamn. Ciao.